I said, you're joking.
When our office assistant got the fax to me, I looked at it and I said, this is not real.
We laughed to think somebody's trying to pull a prank on us.
What are you talking about? Michael Jackson, the king of pop, coming to India in '96. And as we the doors open, right? I'm getting goosebumps again.
This changed the history of event management industry in India.
I'm coming to India.
Before we started Wizcraft, we were three young individuals who had different ideologies, different mindsets. Andre was a disc jockey, Sabas was a journalist, and I was a hotel management student. And when Andre and we started a nightclub, Sabas came to actually interview us.
Our friendship grew, and sometime in 1988, Wizcraft was born.
One day, we all were sitting in the office, Viraf, Sabas and myself, and somebody came with a fax. We saw the fax and it was saying that Michael Jackson wants to come to India and they want to do further discussions with us.
Just a few days prior to that day of receiving the fax, we had played a prank on somebody else. And we thought that somebody is playing the prank back on us, and we did not take it seriously at all. After a few days, we got a fax again from the Michael Jackson's management. And that's the time we said that this could be, I don't know if it's for real or not. So we got on a call with Marcel Abraham, who is Michael Jackson's manager. And he called us back saying, this is for real, guys, are you crazy?
They said, please come over to Los Angeles and you can meet Michael Jackson, you can discuss it, because it's his one ambition in the world that he wants to do is to come to India because he loves India.
Ralph and Andre, they flew off to Los Angeles.
When we arrived in LA, initially for one day we stayed at a friend's house, and then we were moved by the Michael Jackson management to Beverly Hilton's hotel. And it was at that point in time for us, it was like, wow, this is where all the celebrities stay in LA. And we were put up over there, and next day morning they sent us a limousine to pick us up. And when we entered the limousine, there were like champagne and strawberries dipped in chocolate and everything, and we had a blast while driving, two of us.
We had driven an hour into a place where there was a hangar, and this hangar had the stage set up. There was a mock-up stage of Michael Jackson's show.
And then we realized that this was like an Air Force base, and inside an aircraft hangar, he had set up a full shebang history tour set. And when we reached there and I looked at it and I said, wow, Andre, this looks for real.
We waited for 15-20 minutes, and I can't tell you, the moment Michael Jackson entered the room, Viraf and me automatically stood up, and that aura of Michael Jackson in the room with I would say, young two boys standing there. What can get better than meeting the king of pop in entertainment?
So when we went to meet him, we planned with our team and decided to give him some books about India, and we took one Indian outfit for him, and we also took a Ganesha statue and a Nataraj statue for him as gifts.
Getting an audience to believe that Michael Jackson is coming, that was the single biggest challenge, because Michael Jackson was due to perform in India at an earlier date, and the concerts were cancelled not just in India but across the world.
I told him, see, Michael, if you don't come, We are just three young guys trying to put up a brand new event company, and we've worked for last 4, 5 years, 6 years and building it. And if you don't come, our careers will be finished. Nobody will believe us, nobody will have faith in us, and nobody will trust us. And he says, don't worry, I'm going to come to India. And he told us that he wants to do the show in India, and that he's been coming to India, disguised himself as someone else and attended Kumbh Mela. And we were quite shocked and fascinated with this whole story of his. And he said, but there's one condition, right? That when I land into Mumbai airport, the first two faces I want to see is yours and Andre's.
I remember we telling him, and Viraf and me, and we were training him to actually give us a video of saying, "Main Hindustan aa raha hoon."
May Hindustan aa raha hoon. I'm coming to India.
And the journey began.
So from a joke, it started into reality, into dreams. We started discussing where to do it, what to do.
As we just come back from Los Angeles, where we met the superstar, the king of pop, Michael Jackson in person. It was an historical moment for us. And yes, he's definitely coming to India. And we, as the promoters of the show, are sure to create history together. And this is going to be the biggest ever entertainment event India has seen.
Here was the world's biggest artist coming into India. We were given the job. There were multiple challenges. First was to have the money to do it.
At that time, we did not even know where were we going to get the funding, how this event is going to happen.
We went to this dear friend of ours, Bharat Shah. He listened to us and he was like, he just smiled at us and said, let's go and do it.
The important part was to be able to pull off each of those pieces and to handle it politically, legally, etc.
At that point in time, it was very important for us to get the blessings of the then government, which was Shiv Sena.
And I remember going to Raj Thackeray at that time, and then him taking us to Bala Sahab.
We went and immediately sat down next to his feet and said, Bala Sahab, this is the opportunity. We are young boys from Mumbai.
It'll be fabulous to open up the entertainment events industry.
If you say no to us, we won't do it. We'll respect your point of view.
He said, yeah, it's fabulous. The idea is fabulous, but will he come?
So he thought about it for some time, and then there was silence for a couple of minutes. Then he all of a sudden looked at us and said, go ahead and do it. We didn't know how to even approach them to entertain us.
Thanks to Harish Guy and SP Singh. Thank you to Pallav Seth, Shantanu Shori, and Vivek Jadhav, my dear friend.
All of them backed the concert and said that we would support him. That was a big confirmation, big affirmation that India would welcome Michael Jackson.
So, two Antonovs, which is the biggest aircrafts in the world, was landing.
So the airport authority people were very zapped that for the first time such large cargo aircrafts are going to land onto the Mumbai runways. And they thought that the runway is going to crack.
I had to immediately call up Raj and tell Raj, listen, we need help. The Antonovs are in the air and they're not given permission. Of course, we got permission immediately for the Antonovs to land in India.
Within a few hours, the equipment had to reach Andheri Sports Complex. That's where the event was happening.
So there were trucks
With containers that literally rolled out with the aircrafts.
The backstage couldn't bring the 40 feet containers in and everybody got stressed out. So virtually we had to take permission, break the back wall.
Michael said, I will have to bring my entire equipment and my show that I perform anywhere in the world because I love India and I want to give my best to India.
We organized a massive welcome outside the airport.
He walked out and took the stage, waved to people, joined the legion dancers, joined the drummers as they drumming, building up a welcome for him.
And he was so excited to see those drums being played in that manner. And he started clapping and started enjoying himself.
After that entire airport welcome, we sat in the cars and, we were heading towards the hotel.
And all of a sudden, he saw some slums on the left-hand side of the road. And he told the driver, stop, stop, stop. He just got off the car and started walking into the slums. We all started running. So I remember one lady gave him a garland of flowers.
And his people took out a lot of soft toys, chocolates, everything. And he went into the huts and went inside the house and sat down and started talking to everybody there. The entire security went bizarre. They all got hysterical. What has he done? Why has he stopped? Raj is calling it, kya kar rahe aap? Can't bridge the security. Tell us what you're doing. I said, no. He went in there. I can't tell him not to do that.
Really, he was just one with the people. Anyone who was celebrating his music, celebrating his welcome, he'd step out, meet them, step back into the car and drive on further.
So for those 3 days that Michael Jackson was in Mumbai, we felt like kings of Mumbai.
Let me tell you, every chief minister in this country called up. Every politician called up. Every industrialist called up. All our friends called up for what? For complimentary tickets. There were no no's, there were only yeses. Because if I didn't say yes, we were scared that something will happen.
I remember celebrities jumping across the garden path, jumping over hedges.
Anupam Kher jumping over the fence to meet Michael Jackson, and the securities went ballistic to catch him. I said, hold on, he's a big star. Don't stop him. And Prabhu Deva waited for, I think, probably 48 hours or more in the lobby to meet Michael Jackson.
But he was most excited to meet with the children of Mumbai. Finally, the moment came when we finally left from the Oberoi Hotel and driving in a motorcade.
Can you imagine coordinating with Michael Jackson's team? The police, the traffic, the crowd control.
There were thousands of people on every signal.
There were people on the highways, people on trees. It was just amazing. Michael Jackson is now in the venue.
Just before that moment came, we three rushed into the VIP enclosure and we wanted to see the show ourselves, so we were there.
And it began with the thumping of the sound, almost like a heartbeat.
The pod doors are now closed. The stage zone is open for access.
I can't tell you, there were like hundreds of people in the front fainting, and we had to use water gushes, we had to take people to ambulances, because they all were getting dehydrated, and that excitement to see Michael Jackson on stage was something else.
With that kind of production at that point in time, definitely changed the history of the way event management industry shaped up after that. People realized when they saw the magic of what technology and creativity could create.
It started off as a joke, as a dream, and into reality.
3 young boys, we don't even know where our careers are going to be, and all of a sudden Michael Jackson pops into our life and he takes us to another level.
If you dream and you believe in yourself and you believe in the power of dreams, it will happen.
We still, till today, we carry those learnings that we've had through the journey, not just Michael Jackson, through a lot of international work that we did.
Michael Jackson, Wizcraft and events took birth in 1996, right? Where the whole world woke up to the fact that India can actually celebrate, organize world-class events. And that was the time that India stood up to this. And from there onwards, there's no looking back.
Wizcraft does not deal with the possible. Wizcraft only deals with the impossible. Because there's no such thing as impossible. If you can dream it, you can deliver it.